Here is a consolidated report of Ohio government actions on July 29, 2026, based on the provided results. The most visible statewide action was the opening of the 171st Ohio State Fair in Columbus, where Gov. Mike DeWine and other officials cut the ribbon on July 29, 2026, marking the start of the fair's 2026 run. The Ohio State Fair itself runs from July 29 through August 9, 2026, 414. A second major statewide development was Gov. DeWine's public statement on immigration enforcement. On July 29, DeWine said federal officials told him there were no current plans for ICE raids in Springfield or broader immediate ramp-ups in Ohio after the termination of temporary protected status for Haitian immigrants. He said the federal officials had received no instructions to conduct such raids at that time, while also noting that the situation could change. 3. There was also a notable state policy announcement involving data centers. According to reporting summarized in the search results, Akron approved a new process for future data center proposals that requires approval by both the city's planning commission and city council, along with other guardrails tied to utility demand. Separately, Dr. Amy Acton announced support for a conditional moratorium on data centers unless projects meet requirements related to costs, union labor, transparency, environmental standards, community benefit agreements, and development. 1-6. On the legislative and local government side, Cuyahoga County Council's Health, Human Services and Aging Committee met on July 29, 2026 at 1:00 p.m. and considered several resolutions affecting county human services contracts and grants. The agenda included an amendment to a contract with the Centers for Families and Children for the Ohio Works First program, a contract with Catholic Charities Corporation for success coaching services and incentive payment system management, an amendment to a master contract for emergency assistance services, and acceptance of a HUD grant for a continuum of care coordinated entry system. 5. Palmer Heights City Council also held a special meeting on July 29, 2026 at 5:45 p.m. The council packet shows action items, including a resolution to approve terms of the Discount Drug Mart opioid settlement agreement, a resolution to apply for a Cuyahoga County housing grant, a resolution to accept and spend a grant from the Ohio Attorney General's F-2027 Drug Abuse Response Team Program for the city's mental health co-response program, a resolution to dispose of obsolete city vehicles, and an ordinance to enter into an agreement with the City of Palmer for a mental health co-response program. 2. Another public-facing government-related event on July 29 was a City Club of Cleveland forum titled, We the People. How Things Really Get Done at the Ohio State House, held from 11:45 a.m. to 1:00 p.m. at Playhouse Square Plaza. While not itself a government action, it was a civic event focused on the Ohio State House and government process. 13. The search results also mention a federal court action affecting Ohio. A federal magistrate denied a 30-day cell site simulator warrant application involving the Akron area, finding the request too broad and inconsistent with Fourth Amendment particularity requirements. This was a judicial action, not a state government action, but it is part of the broader public safety and legal context for the day. 8. I did not find in the provided results a complete statewide listing of every Ohio executive order, bill signing, agency rule action, or enforcement proceeding from July 29, 2026. The results instead point to a mix of statewide announcements, local government meetings, and public events, with the most clearly documented statewide government actions being the Ohio State Fair opening and Gov. DeWine's immigration enforcement remarks. 3-4.